It's in an industry where the average life expectancy of a brand is 3 to 5 years. For an iconic brand, it's the gutsiest thing you can do. It's the nostalgia of being a kid again.
Welcome to The Big Question, the series from Euronews where we speak to some of the biggest names in business. I'm Hannah Brown, and today I'm joined by Sanjay Luthra, the Managing Director for Mattel for Europe, Asia and the Middle East.
Thank you very much for joining. So let's dive straight in and talk about Barbie. It's an iconic brand, but just talk me through how it was doing financially and the trends you were seeing leading up to the release of the film in 2023.
Barbie before the movie, right? Just imagine it's Barbie at 65-year-old is one of the top-selling doll in the toy industry. And it's in an industry where the average life expectancy of a brand is 3 to 5 years. So I think not many people know that when Barbie was created by Mattel's founder, Ruth Handler, she broke the mold. Before that, the dolls were only nurturing dolls, so that, inspiring the girls only to be a mother. And I think rest is history. Since then, it kind of, broke all the records in the toy industry. I would also say somewhere in 2005, Barbie lost little of its way with the consumers. And the girls wanted to see themselves and their kind of, their word in the Barbie dolls. And we were not in sync with that. So what we did is we recontextualized the whole Barbie brand to its core brand purpose, which is to inspire the limitless potential in every girl. We changed everything. We changed the packaging, we changed messaging to the consumer. We also changed the product. It's, to do that for an iconic brand, it's the gutsiest thing you can do. And that's what we did. We diversified Barbie's shape. And today, if you look at Barbie, it comes in 180 different forms and shapes.
Wow.
Since then, we have gone from strength to strength. It is #1 toy in the doll category. It's also, as a licensor, we deal with multiple categories and it leads in multiple categories there. And I think we did all of this before the movie.
So let's talk a little bit about the film. It was the highest grossing film of 2023 and it topped internet searches in the US for movie merch early this year. So since the film, how have you seen the business change? Have you seen a growth in revenue? Have your customer trends changed at all?
Intention was not to just create a movie. Intention was to create a cultural event around it. And I think that's what the movie has done today. The movie has, I would say, recontextualize the whole Barbie brand for a new generation. And it goes so well with our overall what we are wanting to do with the company. It's no more a toy company. What we are saying is it's a toy and a family entertainment company. And we want to build a lot of business, films, television, live events, consumer products, digital gaming, all around beyond the toys. And I would also say there is a trend emerging, which is adults and adult fans and collectors who are getting heavily into the toy industry. That segment of industry, right, in US from 2020 to 2022 has grown 3.9 billion.
Wow.
Even in Europe, during the same period, that industry has grown by 1 billion. Young and adult fans, they want to connect with their childhood memories. They see nostalgia in that. These collectors need much more detailed product. So there is a new trend emerging there.
And how do you plan to keep this kind of older demographic engaged going forward?
One of our latest offering is Mattel Creations. It's a premium e-commerce site which we have created, and it's largely for all the adult fans and collectors. We are trying to build a community where all these fans and adult fans and collectors can come and share their feedback, talk about, the products and trends, and we are getting phenomenal response out of it. Just imagine, I remember old traditional marketing times when we used to have 1,000 surveys, from our consumers across the country and get the feedback in 4 months later. They are very frank and open because they love the brands. I can give you an example from the movie, I'm Kenneth, right? The hoodie. We saw that it's a great product. We listed it and we thought we'll sell 4,000 to 5,000 units, kind of it's a cool thing. And in first 10 days, Hannah, I can't tell you, we sold 100,000 units. In first 10 days, we have sold more than 200,000 units so far, hoodies. So it's a great example, and that's what we are doing in Mattel Creations. This is one of our fastest growing business right now.
And so let's talk a little bit about your role.
Yes.
You know, I believe Barbie's biggest market is the US, but you cover Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. What are the biggest brands in your territories?
EMEA, I would say, is a diverse, but it's a vibrant, I will call it, region. And I'm very excited, right? I love this region, the diversity of it, multi-currency, multi-language, multicultural. So Barbie is the largest brand in our business, and Hot Wheels is a close kind of, number 2 brand. And it's, I would say that Europe as a region is also very games-focused market. So games, and Uno is a massive brand for us.
Where is your biggest growing market right now?
And UK, Germany, and France, these are the 3 leading markets in the region. And if Turkey and Poland are 2 of our fastest growing markets. And today they're growing at such a massive pace that they will be soon very close to many of the core European countries. As we are talking about the toy industry, right, pre-pandemic to post-pandemic, during the pandemic, the industry grew, 6%. And then for the last 1 year, it has gone back to the pre-pandemic levels. Okay. But Mattel has continuously grown during that time. We have, outpaced the that market growth at a much faster pace. The published numbers are we are growing at, during that period, we have grown at 19%.
And finally, on a personal level, what is it that you love about working in the toy industry?
It's the nostalgia of being a kid again. Every day, it's such a purpose-driven industry. I can't think of working in any other industry, right? I have been in the industry for 22 years. One thing I love the most is when I connect with any kid in seconds. That's the beauty, and I love that part of it.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you so much for your time today. It's been really, really fascinating to chat to you.
Anna, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much.